Alexa, turn the studio on. What's that? Another 3 months later video? Can you tell I'm running low on creativity at the moment? It's been a hard couple of months to be honest, but I'm happy to be back. For those who haven't seen it yet, I made a video about how I replaced my Nest cams with the Eufy 2C cams and why I made that decision. So go take a look at that up here somewhere. Quick recap. I installed this Eufy Homebase 2.0, or hub as I like to call it, which also came with some cameras. Now I currently have this Eufy Cam 2C, this Eufy Cam 2C, this Eufy Cam 2C, and this Eufy Cam 2C. When installing these, I also installed the 5-piece home security kit. That was a mouthful, which came with another hub, which I obviously didn't need, so I gave that to my brother, who now also has a Eufy Security Camera set up. As the title of this video states, I've been using them now for a little over 3 months, and what I'm about to impart to you are my thoughts now that they've been in production for that amount of time. And in production sounds posh, but really it just means they've been in actual live real world usage. As I demonstrated in the previous video, the setup of these devices was extremely quick and easy, but has that ease of use continued? Well, yes, I love this setup. Hashtag not sponsored.
I like it a lot.
The cameras came out of the box with little under 50% battery life, and I didn't charge them. Hands up, no, I didn't charge them. I put them straight up on the wall because I'm impatient and have only really recently needed to charge them. So, of course, whilst it depends on how often you watch and use them, this would indicate to me around a 6-month battery life based on my usage, which I would say, I would class is average usage. So 6 months, pretty good, right? Now, no hate please, but I am an Apple iPhone user, and the app on this device is a pleasure to use. It's intuitive and it's customizable, so I can set up whatever notifications I want to receive and when I want to receive them per individual device. And also, unlike some other apps, I am not bombarded with adverts each and every time I sign in. There are the odd pop-ups now and again recommending new products, but I can live with that because sometimes they're quite useful. Within the app itself, there is a nice feature which also allows you to share any or all of your devices with a family member or guest once they've installed the apps themselves. And I imagine this being very handy should you be going away on holiday and someone is house sitting, or you need someone to watch over and monitor your cameras. But really, who's going away at the moment? Hello, COVID. The home screen of the app allows you to see all of your devices and their current status in a quick viewable list. And from here, I can then watch the cameras live by clicking the play button. Speaking of play buttons, please don't forget, like and subscribe so I can work my way to getting my very own play button from YouTube. Thanks. I can also click on the notifications icon to see historic notifications and what has been recorded. The bell disables notifications for that particular camera only, and the cog allows me to amend the settings again for that particular camera only. All very quick and all very easy. As you probably know, the cameras record both audio and video, and the microphones on these cameras are amazing. I can pick up audio from pretty far away. From my front door to the entrance to my close is around this many meters, and the camera at the front door can hear the audio at the beginning of my close pretty clearly. That's impressive. Maybe not if you're a neighbor having a chat at your front door though. Sorry. Now, if you're a geek like me and you have your own network attached storage device at home, or a NAS for short, then you can also set up your cameras to stream via RTSP directly to your NAS, so that you can use this for storing all of your recordings rather than the internal memory on the hub, which is only 16 gig, meaning you could literally keep years and years worth of recordings. I personally have a Synology NAS, and setting this up with Surveillance Station was a breeze. But, a massive but.
I like big butts.
If you want to add more than 2 cameras to this setup, it does cost you. A 4-camera license for Surveillance Station will cost you just under £180. I'll stick with the built-in memory on the hub, thanks. Speaking of the hub, once all is set up, you really have no need to touch or interact with the hub, but what I will say is the alarm that comes from the hub should one of your sensors get triggered isn't particularly loud. The spec states it's 100 decibels. In my opinion, I don't think that really would put anyone off breaking in. Eufy, you need to release an external loud alarm unit that can be placed outside of the house somewhere, up high and out of reach, to act as a better deterrent. So I'd like one of those, please. Thanks. Each camera also has its own built-in individual alarm so that when motion is detected just by that particular camera, you can set it so just that camera sounds an alarm, and when it's gone off accidentally because I forgot to disable it, it's been noticeable. People have actually looked up to the camera and looked a bit worried. So for such a small little camera, the alarm on them themselves is pretty loud. I mentioned in my previous video that you can connect your own micro SD card to the hub for more storage. Yeah, you can't do this. It's internal storage. I was wrong, I'm sorry. So let's do a little Q&A from comments on my previous video, shall we? Weird Flex asks where he can find the entryway cabinet I have. What? This one? This is my shoe rack, but it also doubles as somewhere to store all the cables and things. It's IKEA, by the way. Link in the comments below. Alex Neil asks if you can access and view the cameras in any other way other than the app. And the answer to that is yes, you can log into mysecurity.eufy.com and from there view and manage all of your cameras and all of your system. H. Nielsen asks if you can run 2 home bases, or hubs as I like to call them, together. Now, I'm not sure why you'd want to do this, but you can't anyway. Each device has to be paired with a single hub, I'm afraid. Scott Berry, among other things, asks if there's an easy way to take the cameras down and charge them. Yes, very easy. They unscrew from the base that's drilled into the wall and then charge via a very small micro USB port, which is hidden under a waterproof tab at the bottom of the camera. Now, because they are pretty easy to unscrew and take down, I would highly recommend mounting them high, out of reach, enough so that you can't easily get to them. George says, Eufy is Chinese. I'll pass.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Okay, George. Thanks for your comment. Josh Met says, great video. Oh, thanks, Josh. So, when all is said and done, would I recommend Eufy for their security cameras and home security system? Yes. Wholeheartedly. They're affordable, easy to set up and a pleasure to use, and most importantly, they just work whilst still having lots of cool features. So go grab yourself a set. Link below. If you have something else you would like me to talk about in a video, let me know. Also in the comments box down below, along with any other comments, questions or feedback. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell to get notified of when I upload new videos. And until I do upload a new video, goodbye internet. Thank you for watching.
Throw this shade on me, like they all hate on me. Don't bring that rage on me. Why they throwing shade on me, like they ashamed on me? I thought what it